Hey everyone, how are you today? David DeFranco here from daviddefranco.com/ask. That is your open forum for submitting questions for future videos, such as this one. I'm trying to say that quicker and quicker. You probably don't even know what I'm saying. Anyway, today's question is a really good one, and honestly, it's a very important topic because it's something that's very passionate and near and dear to my heart. Let's not get all sappy. But seriously, it really is a great topic. Now, I may have covered this in the past. I'm not entirely sure because I've made over 1,200 videos by now. That's a lot of content, so it's hard to keep track. But in my opinion, it's always a good idea to revisit a topic such as this one. And that topic is, how did you start making YouTube videos and why are you so passionate about it? And that question comes from Zachary Wilson. Now, Zachary didn't include a website, Twitter, Facebook, or anything like that. But Zachary, if you're watching this video, comment below, let me know, and I'll fix it right away. So Zachary does ask an excellent question. How did I get started making YouTube videos? Well, it honestly dates back to the days even before YouTube existed. I mean, my first camcorder, if my memory serves me correctly, was a JVC camcorder. You would never see me buying a piece of JVC equipment nowadays. Actually, what is JVC up to? I never hear about them. They may be gone. I don't know, I'll find it out after this video. But the point is, my first camcorder was a JVC camcorder, and since then, I have always been amazed by the thoughts, just the idea of capturing moments on camera. I actually used to record movie clips with my camcorder. I was so fascinated by it. Why? I don't know, guys. I mean, I just thought it was really cool that I could capture movies in the form of a movie, if that makes sense. But if anything, that just proves the fact that I've always loved video. It's just an awesome idea / theory of capturing one's moments on tape or nowadays SD cards. And then fast forwarding to 2004, that's when I got my first Mac, September 21st, 2004, my PowerBook G4 17-inch, a day that quite literally has changed my life for the better. But it was around that date where I finally explored iMovie, and I was like, whoa, hold up. Editing video is this easy? Where has Apple been all of my life? Because before the days of discovering the Macintosh platform, I honestly always believed that video editing was this mundane task that was just super difficult and that just something I couldn't grasp. Because even before the days of getting into video, I was always fascinated by photo editing, such as Photoshop. I think my first real version of Photoshop was Photoshop 7. And then before that, I was into some kind of image editing software. I forget, it was some kind of cheap brand name, but it was really cool. Yeah, I know that's not tied directly into video editing, but it's just further proof that I love content creation. I love capturing moments and editing them to my liking. Okay, so anyway, getting back to the days of the PowerBook G4, I was just amazed by iMovie. I was amazed by how easy it was to edit a video. Now, granted, back then, editing a video that maybe was 2 or 3 minutes long literally took me 7 or 8 hours. And nowadays, I can blow through a video in probably an hour, not including exporting, uploading, video description, all that stuff. But obviously, don't get me wrong, the more complex videos I do nowadays require much more time than just 1 hour. Some videos I do take at least 3 or 4 hours to edit. So fast forwarding even more, I created a YouTube account over at youtube.com/pointblank or pointblank32. Either way, I'll link it below if you're interested in looking at those videos. But there's really no point in doing that because I believe all the videos over on my Point Blank channel can be found on this channel. So eventually I got serious about my YouTube presence, which eventually turned into a career and all that good stuff. So I sat down one day and told myself, David, you need to do away with the name Point Blank. It sounds juvenile. It doesn't make yourself look serious about YouTube. And honestly, I was 100% correct. I mean, guys, come on. The name Point Blank, it just sounds incredibly immature. And well, I was kind of immature back then. I've obviously come a long way in both my maturity, my age, my outlook on life, and content creation as a whole. So eventually I did create the account, the creative one, because I felt that resembled everything I do and did back then, and well, still do nowadays in terms of Photoshop and video editing. I love being creative. I love thinking outside the box. I love trying new things. And well, that's where my name came from. Now, with that said, I do wish I could have went with youtube.com/David DeFranco because I like consistency. For instance, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all those accounts have David DeFranco as my username. And unfortunately, That's not the case for YouTube, ironically enough, because that's my main presence online nowadays. And yes, I've contacted the person who owns the David DeFranco account and seeing if they're willing to give it up, but they never messaged me back. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but hopefully one day I can officially acquire that name. Alright, so this video has turned more into a history of YouTube, but I guess why I'm so passionate about YouTube videos and why I create YouTube videos? Well, I just love it. That's as simple as I can get. I love creating videos. I love sitting down at my Mac, opening up Final Cut Pro 10 nowadays, and just cutting video, doing effects, color correcting, even exporting is fun to me, as sick as that sounds. I mean, when you export a video, you have that feeling of, that is done, another project in the can and ready to go up into the interwebs for people to enjoy. And that is what it comes down to. I enjoy content, you enjoy content, we all talk to one another, so that's all I'm gonna say about that. Now, this is a huge topic, and obviously there is much more to talk about in terms of why I do certain videos and why I believe certain topics are better than others, but I will save that for a future video in case you guys are interested. So Zachary, there you go. I hope that answers your question. And of course, don't forget, you did not include a link of any choice, but if you do want some promotion, let me know and I'll put your YouTube link right below in the video description, and that could maybe help you out a bit. I mean, after all, that's what YouTube is all about. We are a community. We're all willing to help each other out, so let me know if you're interested. Alright, so now getting to the very end of the video, because this is a YouTube Q&A video, I do want to give you guys a free audiobook, like always. And today's free audiobook is a special one. You definitely should look into this if you're into video content creation like I am. And it's called How to Shoot Video That Doesn't Suck. Advice to Make Any Amateur Look Like a Pro. I'm sorry, but I freaking love that title. How to Shoot Video That Doesn't Suck. It doesn't get any more honest than that. Alright, so this audiobook normally sells for $20, but you can get it for completely free by going over to daviddefranco.com/audible. That link is right below for your convenience. Click that, sign up, and that audiobook is yours to keep forever. Now, I should say this isn't limited to just that audiobook, so if you're interested in downloading another audiobook of your choice, you're completely free to. It's especially good for audiobooks such as tech-related titles or actual novels such as The Hunger Games if you're into that sort of thing. I believe The Hunger Games is on there. But that's the point, guys. They have thousands upon thousands of titles to choose from. And one of them is yours for free. So definitely check out that link below. It's always nice to check out something new. And that's it, guys. If you are interested in getting your questions submitted for a future video, be sure to head on over to daviddefranco.com/ask. I'm always looking for new and unique questions that would make great video topics. And that is it for today's video. As always, your support is incredible, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.